If you make a comment about how insane my hair looks, I know you didn't watch this video fully. So as the title suggests, once again, the birthday curse has struck, as in my birthday, something always goes wrong or is bad or is negative. Something goes wrong on my birthday. My birthday is really unlucky. This is gonna be a short chill video because this is a birthday video that I wanted to make because I cannot believe that the birthday curse has followed me this far into my life. And I try really hard to not bring up my birthday because it is such a sore spot for me. I told Daniel last night, I'm kind of getting into my old man years where I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm like, fuck anybody and everything, I'm doing whatever I want. Within reason. But anyway, so I'm going to talk about my birthday, even though it's a sore spot for me and I don't like to. I have a lot of very complicated emotions surrounding my birthday for so many reasons. A lot of them directly involve my shitty family, but even after moving out and getting away from my shitty family, the birthday curse has still followed me. Bad things still happen on my birthday or around my birthday, the day before, the day after. Usually on my birthday though. And this year, again, the birthday curse has struck. The birthday curse this year, a water main exploded in the town that I live in. Over half the town is completely without water. Zero water pressure at all. But ever since Sunday in the early mornings, I think they were saying like 1 to 3 a.m., a water line exploded, the main water line in the town, and it had still not been fixed by the time I woke up for my job interview, which was at 1 p.m. because I'm a second shift person, which I do say every so often, but just a reminder, I wake up late because I work second shift. I work till 4 a.m. So I ended up going to work yesterday because that's what you do. And since I work an hour away from where I live, again, I've said this before, but just in case you need a reminder, the water's fine there because it's in a completely different city. It's in Austin proper, and I do not live in Austin proper. I got back home and there was absolutely no water at all. Not low water pressure, there was no water to our house at all, which sucks. And it was now officially my birthday by that point. My birthday was on Tuesday. This is probably going to be posted tomorrow on Wednesday. I'm recording this on my birthday. Anyways, I actually woke up feeling like incredibly sick this morning, so I ended up calling out of work, which Daniel was like, it's your birthday, you might as well. And I was like, fair enough. So I called out of work, came home, still no water. It was supposed to be resolved by 1 p.m. today. It's not. It is now 6. So still no water, and they're not really sure when water will be back. They're saying it's slower than they were expecting because a whole other water line apparently also got ruptured. It's a whole thing. Apparently, this was also the first few days of school in the area because there was a whole lot about how schools got canceled. Pretty much every restaurant in the town is down for the count. It's a lot. There's been a lot going on. Like, straight up, the mayor is calling it a disaster, and it's been really difficult getting resources to everybody. Luckily for us, Daniel's family lives pretty close and they were unaffected by it. They live on a separate water grid, so we were able to go to them for help and get some water last night. We have some drinking water just around because I'm terrified of nuclear destruction and I don't want to drink irradiated water and die from radiation sickness. Again, that's just like a weird, not even like kind of verging on phobia that I have of dying from radiation sickness. So we had some water stored. So like we were good on drinking water. We weren't good on like water to wash our hands, water to wash. We made baked potatoes last night because we were like, oh, that doesn't take water. We needed water to wash the potatoes. We needed water to flush the toilet. So like we were mostly fine. But other people had to like go to the local library where people were handing out water, like stuff like that. Like on my way to work today, when I thought I was going to go to work before I started to feel really, really sick in the car, I stopped at a gas station at the next town over to get water to drink to see if it would help my stomach. But yeah, the long and the shorter of it is the birthday curse has struck again. Something always goes wrong on my birthday, and this time it was a disaster for the entire fucking town I live in. So that's cool. But let's talk about some birthday curses from birthdays past. Honestly, the past 2 years of my birthday have been pretty chill. Both of these past 2 birthdays were directly influenced and caused by Daniel's family, who again are not horrible people like my own actual biological family, so they treat me very well and they're very nice and understanding around my birthday. So it's actually been pretty chill. So truly, I thought I was kind of done with the birthday curse. I thought everything was good until this year, of course. But the year before Daniel and I started dating, for that birthday, I was seeing a guy, and on my birthday, which was the same day I went to go get my passport photo taken for our Japan trip, on my birthday, I found out he was cheating on me with somebody else in France, and it fucked me up real bad, I'll tell you that much. It fucked me up real bad. And then later that day, Diana, my best friend, got me a birthday present, and I was opening it with a safety knife, a box cutter safety knife that I got from working at Lowe's, and I ended up cutting myself real bad right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a scar there now. It was pretty bad. We thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital and get stitches, but turns out it was fine. That honestly not the worst birthday in the world, which is crazy on the statement I just said, but they actually threw me a party. They had a little piñata. It was actually a lot of fun, which is insane that that is considered a good birthday. But yeah, so that birthday curse again, 2022, which is now 4 years ago. I was still living in Dallas, and I was living with a bunch of roommates who we did not get along very well. A lot of drama there because there always is with roommates. And I think I didn't tell anybody that my birthday even existed at that point. I'm pretty sure I just kind of hung out alone in my room, which is honestly, again, a good birthday considering all the other birthday curse situations that I've been through. So honestly, not a bad birthday in itself. Now, the 2 years before that, I was with my abusive ex, so, you know, not great birthdays there either. I do believe my car got towed on or around one of my birthdays in that abusive relationship time. Right around my birthday the year before that, before I got into that relationship, was when I decided to make the move up to Dallas because my mom called me on the phone to guilt trip me about the fact that my little sister was moving up to Dallas and she would be sad and alone. So she guilt tripped me to move up to Dallas with my little sister to keep her company. We don't talk anymore, so that was a complete waste of time and caused me a lot of unnecessary pain and trauma, but I digress. In fact, over the phone, I told her I don't want to leave Austin. I have figure skating competition coming up. I was in the middle of training for a figure skating competition. I have a job I like, and I had friends that were actually nice to me, and she told me that it didn't matter, that my sister needed me, and that it was more important that I go to Dallas to be with her. So I dropped my skating competition, I dropped all my friends, and I moved up to Dallas. And that didn't work out very well for me. And I think that's all of the years that I've had a birthday without living at my parents' house, maybe? Yeah, I think that's right. And my birthday under my mom's house, my parents' house, whatever you want to call it, my family's house, ranged from not acknowledged at all, or I was humiliated and talked down to very degradingly, or I did the celebration myself. I've said this a few times, I don't know if I've actually ever said it on here. I have made my own birthday cake for myself since I was 16, barring the times that Daniel's family has made them for me. So from 16 to 26, so for about 10 years, I made my own birthday cake, and I did my own birthday celebration for myself, because at that point I understood my family wasn't going to do it for me, and if they did, it would be kind of rude and nasty and undermined and mostly just be an embarrassment to me. For example, the first time I ever ice skated ever was for my either 12th, 13th birthday, somewhere in there. I was in middle school. That birthday party ended up being an ice skating birthday party, like at an ice rink. And the only reason that ever happened at all, because I had no interest in ice skating up to that point, is because my mom owed the lady who owned the ice rink a favor. So in order to like show off this like, oh cool, we host birthday parties, like my birthday was the catalyst for that. But I was still excited because it's like, oh, I'm actually having a birthday party? Like that's a big fucking deal. And also it is a party and not just like at home where my present is batteries. That actually happened to me. So I was excited. So I spent so long making invitations on like Word, using like word art and like all these fancy like infographics and clip arts. Like I spent a really long time like making these like little invitations, and they were very cute and they were like ice skating themed. It was like a whole big deal. And in my house, you had to ask my mom permission to print something. So I went to my mom and I was like, hey, can I print out these invitations for my birthday party? And she looked at me and she said, you don't need to do that. You don't have friends. Which maybe that doesn't mean a lot to other people, but that was like my daily life. And when I say things like my birthday was used as a way to like humiliate and embarrass me, like that's what I mean. Just like at every chance she got, my mom would put me down, be mean and nasty to me regardless of what was going on, or worse, around days that should be special to me, like my birthday. So she said that to me. She was like, you don't have any friends anyway, you don't need to make invitations. What we're gonna do instead is invite both your sister's friends, because they actually have friends. Which wasn't entirely true. I did have friends. They were not good friends. They were not good to me. Which is a whole separate conversation. But anyways, so my ice rink birthday party ended up being 2 of my friends, 5 of my little sister's friends, and 4 of my older sister's friends. Which is, you know, not awesome. And truthfully, I don't know when in my life, or I guess at her life, my mom decided that she hated me. Because birthdays I can't remember, like super early on in my life. I'm talking 1, 2, 3 years old. Apparently, she went out of her way to do good things for me, to be nice to me. I was really super into dinosaurs when I was like 3, so she made a whole dinosaur cake. It looked like a volcano and there were dead dinosaurs. One year I was super into My Little Pony, so she made a My Little Pony themed cake. But all of that kind of stuff is stuff I don't remember. The only birthdays I ever remember is her treating me like shit, or at the very least an afterthought at my own birthday. But this video was going to be about the birthday curse, and very specifically the fact that pipes in my town exploded on/around my birthday, which is just a weird coincidence and just more lends more credit to the curse theory. The curse theory, as if my life's a fucking book or TV show or something. But it ended up kind of being a me complaining episode, a me complaining about my life and my birthday. So sorry. I know at the beginning of this video I kind of made it seem like you should stay to the end of this video, but I guess it's kind of just been me complaining the whole time, so I understand if people weren't that interested in watching it the whole way. Anyways, me and my therapist have been going back and forth on this for like 2 weeks now because it's just a hurdle I haven't been able to jump yet, and not a lot has been helping, even in therapy. But anyways, that's gonna be it from me in this video. I hope any of this made sense. I don't know how much I'm going to cut out because it was a lot of just complaining about things that are very, very old and unimportant at this point. But I guess thanks for watching if you wanted to. Again, my hair is fucking nasty like this because the water doesn't work, so I can't take a shower. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one, I guess. Bye.